Here we are on a Friday night. The moon is out and we're ready to go to review Marvel Legends Punisher from the War Journal 2-pack. Now, the figure is a 2-pack exclusive, but I sold the Bushwhacker in it just moments ago because no real desire to keep that figure, no real connection to that figure whatsoever, and I really hated his phallic-looking arm. It just was kind of gross and veiny and ugh. But anyway, here we are with the Punisher, and right off of the bat, you're going to notice something. I have a custom bandana with him there. I'll bring him in a little bit. I made that out of, what's it called? Bandage tape. Like if you have gauze or whatever else, it's the tape that holds that together. Not going to be my default head for the figure, for my posing, but nevertheless, I just wanted to have it on there to show you that if you wanted to put a bandana on the figure without doing any kind of surgery to him, because I know some people are like taking off the bandana off the one head, putting it on this head, having to do some trim on the stern, just the normal stern face head. You don't have to do that. You can just do this. I'm not saying it's 100% amazing, but, you know, when you have hair and you have a bandana on, it's not, I mean, kind of looks like that. Happy enough with it. Anyway, removing that head, that's one of the things that come with him, obviously. You don't have to have it. I just feel like it's stupid to have a head without a bandana and a head with a bandana. Obviously, this one's a little thicker. I might do some work on it to trim it up a little bit more, but this is my default head. This is what I have on him and my shelf, on my shelf, around my shelf. So no real worries there. I did lower the belt. I heated up and pulled the belt down a little bit so we can take full advantage of that crunch, because this is on the new body. This isn't a Vulcan body, thank God. And I think he's a great looking Punisher. Would I have preferred white boots and white gloves? Maybe. But I also enjoy this style of Punisher, this look of Punisher, his all-black tactic look. This was just from the Ghost Rider. And I think it's a great figure. I really, 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 really enjoy it. He's very well done. I think he's one of the best Marvel bodies out there, in my opinion. I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? Make him the new go-to buck. You know what I would really like to see? A Venom on this body. And I know people were always like, well, Venom's like bigger and whatnot. Not necessarily. If you remember when Venom first came out, he wasn't a monster. Todd McFarlane drew him bigger than Spider-Man, but he wasn't like super duper huge. And yes, Slimer's ass up there is getting to be a run-in gag, so I'm just going to let it be. But he wasn't, like, Venom wasn't monstrous, so throw him on this body. I think it would look pretty slick. I just really like this body. I think it's good. I mean, his feet look like he has boots on. He doesn't have Crocs. I think it looks pretty good. Really like this body overall. Even the hips don't look like Berther's hips, like a lot of male Marvel Legends have a problem with it. And he poses excellently. Like, his butterfly stuff works really well. I just think he's damn good. He's damn good, guys. He's painted very well. He has a good look to him. He has a very nice shelf presence, and for being pretty much black with no highlights whatsoever, I'm fairly pleased. Part of me kind of wants to take a real dark blue to him and just dry brush him a little tiny wee bit, but at the same time, I'm not worried about it. I think I'll just let him as is, let him stand up in there on my shelf and look like a badass. The only issue I actually have with this figure is he has shotgun shells here. He doesn't come with a shotgun. I mean, what's that company called? Veilverse? I always want to say Valorverse. But I actually might get a couple of them because it comes with a flamethrower and a shotgun and a sniper rifle. And I just think that would be pretty badass to have on the Punisher. He comes with a pretty decent amount of stuff. He comes with just full-on fisted hands. 2 of them, I believe. Yeah. No? Yeah. 2 of them. Punchy action. He comes with a move forward hand signal. He comes with a open palm hand, which I would imagine is good for his grenade. You can put his grenade in there. Probably have to use some sticky tack to get it in there. But either way. And he comes with this hand. Karate, not grippy hand. I don't know, grippy hand if you want to call it. He comes with this little submachine gun, I believe. An Uzi. He comes with this one as well. And this one right here is a G.I. Joe gun. But I like it. It looks a bit better than the gun he came with right here. This gun is really flobby. And, you know, it doesn't have a clip that comes out. It's okay. I mean, it works, but it's pretty bad when I say a G.I. Joe gun is less gummy than the gun that came with him. But at least he came with a decent amount of guns. And he came with the exploded grenade, which is really cool. Like, I doubt I use it on my shelf, but it has, like, painted shrapnel of the grenade in there. And that's pretty neat. That's a neat idea. And, of course, you know, like I said, his other head. But, yeah, he comes with enough accessories, I think. Like, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 in regards to accessories. Could he have more? Absolutely. I would have preferred if they would have, like, absolutely gotten rid of Bushwhacker. I mean, again, if you're a huge Bushwhacker fan, I don't want to be, like, shitting on your parade or anything. But I don't care about Bushwhacker. I think he's ugly. Thought the figure was ugly. He was kind of on, like, the Luke Cage body. I know his upper torso was a little different. And like I said, I could have made, like, an Eddie Brock custom. I just didn't want to put the time into it. But if you could get this figure and just a load of accessories, which they'll probably do, and put the white gloves and white boots on him and call him Maximum Punisher or some shit and charge you $50 for him. But yeah, I would have taken that. I would have taken all of those accessories, like a slew of War Journal weapons locker accessories over Bushwhacker. No connection to Bushwhacker. I would very much like to see this Punisher released again with white gloves, white boots. I'd probably buy it again. Absolutely. But honestly, this is a great Punisher. It's a great looking figure. And is the set worth $50? It's hard for me to say. If you have a Punisher and you're satisfied in it, unless you really want to get the Bushwhacker, I mean, it's probably skippable, and I hate to say that because I really like this Punisher, but the only reason I really got it myself is because my Mega Man MDLX figure came damaged, and they gave me a $50 credit, and I was able to get this guy no problem because of that. It's basically free because they left me keep the Mega Man. I just glued that little piece that fell off on. So, recommend them, but make sure you can at the very least sell the Bushwhacker unless you're really a big Bushwhacker fan. All in all, great figure. Worth a buy if you're a major Punisher fan. If not, wait to see if they release a white gloves, white boots version a little bit later on down the line. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.